Hi, I'm Michael, and this is Carelifornia. And surprisingly fast, we have already started to see 13 states get approved for SNAP maximum benefits for the month of September. Also, in California and other states, there are some big changes to school meal pickup programs, or the Grab and Go program, that will affect the ability for some students to get takeaway meals. And finally, this morning, we are going over one state who may allow SNAP to begin requiring work verifications before some individuals can get their food stamps. Now, this is your 5-minute daily dose. So let's make this quick. But before we do that, if you like this information, if you find it interesting, if you find it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. Much faster than in previous months, more and more states are already beginning to see approvals from the USDA for their max SNAP benefits for the month of September. So far, the states California, Colorado, Iowa, Maryland, Maine, Michigan, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Virginia, and Wisconsin have all been approved for SNAP max benefits for September. Now, it is expected that most, if not all, states will apply for the program, as well as the District of Columbia. But it's important to understand that the extension of max SNAP benefits are being approved on a month-by-month basis. In previous months, when infection rates dropped briefly, states like Florida had not applied for the max benefit, but then later reapplied once their unemployment and infection rates began going back up steeply. But being a month-to-month program, there is no way to know if the max SNAP benefits will be approved for any month after September. Now, in California and in other states, there are some changes being made to the Grab and Go school meal program. The Grab and Go meal program is a program that allows parents to go to the school and pick up meals like breakfast and lunch to feed their children at home. Over the last 5 months, the program has been temporarily expanded in many school districts to allow any child from any district to be eligible for the Grab and Go meal program, regardless of their household size and income. But now, at the start of this school year, the USDA is once again reimposing the pre-pandemic rules that force schools to verify if a student is within the district and eligible for the federal free lunch program prior to them being able to pick up their Grab and Go meals. School officials are concerned that given the amount of meals that they have been distributing on a daily basis, the new policy will significantly increase the time it will take to get food out to students and, moreover, deter some students from coming to pick up their food at all. This policy comes at a time when the only effect it will have is to decrease the usage of this valuable benefit and ultimately lead to more hungry children. This rollback and tightening in who can get food benefits is not unique to California. In Florida, where 18% of its population is now receiving food benefits through the SNAP program, the waiver that had been approved to provide food stamps to able-bodied adults without having to check if they are fulfilling their work requirements is going to expire if Governor DeSantis does not extend the current state of emergency order past September 1st. This is necessary in order for the expanded SNAP benefits to continue in the state. Normally, under Florida's SNAP rules, any individual who is between the ages of 18 and 49 years old must spend at least 80 hours a month working or participating in a work training program or volunteering in order to qualify for their SNAP benefits. This was waived earlier this year when the pandemic and the lockdowns began. But in July, Florida had begun phasing in the work search requirement, but was persuaded to extend it for one more month by a coalition of food advocates like the Florida Policy Institute and Feeding America. It was extended until August 31st, but at this point, unless the state of emergency in Florida is expanded by the governor, the waiver will expire as of September 1st. It's good to see that the states are still getting approved for additional food benefits early, especially because with the ongoing unemployment crisis and the continuing pandemic and lockdown, it is very difficult for people to get back to work, let alone be able to afford the increased cost of food. Also, the USDA is putting schools in a very difficult position to have to turn away hungry children simply because they are not living in the same district or may not have been able to apply for the school free lunch program in the last few months. But it doesn't make sense to take away the Grab and Go food program from so many needy children right now, especially as the school year begins. And finally, I hope Florida's Governor DeSantis extends the Florida state of emergency, which will allow SNAP benefits to continue through September and hopefully through the end of the year. because at this point, it doesn't look like the economy or the rate of infection is going to get much better until we have a vaccine, which will take multiple months at least. This has been your 5-minute daily dose. I hope that you found it interesting or helpful or at least useful. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That way you can get updates when our newest and most informative videos become available. Also, we here at Carelifornia, we know health insurance. So if you have any questions about your health insurance, leave those down below. We'll be happy to make a new video or a new post as soon as we can. Now, other than that, I'm Michael, and this is Carelifornia, wishing you a happy, healthy day.